Squarecap is an easy-to-use engagement tool that provides the in-class support that modern teachers are looking to implement. This tutorial will show you how to automatically track student attendance, check student comprehension through interactive questions, provide personalized feedback, automatically group students using a classroom seat map, and facilitate a live ask and vote to address gaps in content knowledge. Before using Squarecap in class, make sure that you have selected the proper settings for your classroom and have added questions to a new session. Watch the previous tutorials in this series for more help on how to do this. If your course meets multiple times, create your questions using the All Sections tab so that you can run the same set of questions in each separate section. When you are ready to engage your students with Squarecap, choose the class section you will be teaching and select Start. If you have enabled the use of a join code, share it with your class so that your students can join, either by displaying the code on the screen or writing it on the board. To see what your students see, open up the Student View from your Settings tab at any time. Students must enter the join code before they will be able to view any opened questions. If you have turned on location verification, students who log in from home or across campus will be flagged as absent and will not receive credit for questions answered. If you have added a seat map to your class, students will be prompted to choose their seat for the day. Students can choose by either clicking the seat they are sitting in or by entering a seat number. You can take attendance at any point during the session by closing the join code and selecting Take Attendance again. Students will be required to enter the new join code before answering any additional questions. Students should select View Questions and will then be able to see any questions that have already been started. To begin polling students, start a question by either selecting Start Question or choosing More to start all questions at the same time. If activated, the timer will start the countdown as soon as the question has been started. You will always have the option to pause the timer or add more time. You can also use the bottom arrows to move between questions during the session. Students can answer questions by signing into squarecap.com from any web-enabled device and can also download the mobile app to their phone. Students can see all open questions by scrolling down and can answer open questions in any order. Immediate notification is provided once an answer is saved or if a new question has been started. See how many students are connected with our dynamic counter and click to view the seat map if you've added one to your class. As students submit answers to questions, their responses are recorded and displayed on the seat map, letting you immediately identify pockets of misunderstanding. You can finish questions at any time or reopen them to give students a second chance. If you have enabled the seat map feature, you can automatically group students to encourage peer discussion after a particularly difficult question. Squarecap will pair students based both on answer choice and location on the seat map so that every student is included in the conversation. This is a good time to discuss questions and ask them to explain their answers briefly if time permits. After you finish the question, you can then choose to reveal the answers to students as well as any feedback you have left for each question or answer choice. Visualize distributions of student responses through histograms and word clouds. You can also edit an active question to make any additions or corrections as needed. Squarecap allows you to create new questions while you are teaching and get instant responses from your students about their understanding, allowing you to modify your lesson to suit the needs of your students. Students can ask questions during your class with our easy-to-use Ask and Vote feature. Students ask questions anonymously to their peers and vote on which questions they think are most important. Both students and teachers can respond to these questions in real time. These questions are always saved for you after class. Teachers have the option to approve questions before posting and reveal, warn, or block a student if needed. When you are done asking questions to your students, finish the session and view a list of any student who is not marked as physically present in the room. Teachers have the option to override the attendance if a student has been marked absent in error. Students will be instantly notified of their score for the session. Once published, the students will have access to all questions, answers, and feedback for each session, which will serve as an excellent study tool and exam review. You will be able to go back and review your class performance in detail. Question-by-question views let you identify areas where you might want to spend more time or where adding more feedback would help. You can also look at individual student performance to identify students who might need more instruction. You can also identify areas of popular misunderstanding using the Ask and Vote questions. You can download the data from your session into a CSV file at any time. Squarecap also makes it easy for you to export your scores to your learning management system gradebook. Email help@squarecap.com for specific instructions on how to do this. For more information on how to get started, watch either of our other tutorials, how to set up your teacher account, or how to add questions. For one-on-one help, schedule a personalized demonstration anytime with one of our experts by visiting www.squarecap.com/demo.